Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It's Friday. It is new magazine week. Weekend events update Friday. So a couple days behind here, but that's because we've been on the road all week long delivering the August issue of the Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, which just happens to be our 26th anniversary issue. Kind of a big deal to us. Been in publication and in print since August of 1998. This is our 313th issue in a row. Never late, always on time, always packed full of the latest, greatest biker news in the Carolinas, Carolinas as in North and South. So got a lot of going on, a lot of good stuff, man. Like I said, a couple days late. But the deal is I did send out this email blast on Wednesday. So if you are subscribed to our weekend events email, you got those on Wednesday. If you're a part of our text blast, you got those on Wednesday. If you are not part of that, we can fix that. All you really have to do is go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. It's going to look a lot like this. And you scroll down on the main page. There's the front cover. And then you can do two different things. If you want to get them texted to you, you can text FTM for Full Throttle Magazine to 41372, and we will text you these events every weekend. Or you can go down to this little handy dandy blanks filled in thing here, and we will email you this stuff after you fill that stuff out. And that's all you got to do. Otherwise, what we really, really want you to do is pick up the magazine at one of our local biker-friendly businesses. Our advertisers all carry the magazine, and that's the real way to do it. You want the paper print magazine, you want it in your hands, you want to feel the textures, and really do it, because that's what bikers do, man. The phone's there, man, but bikers, man, we ride motorcycles, we read magazines. That's the way we do it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about that there magazine. If you have not picked up your copy yet, I understand, because we just got done putting it out yesterday. So here it is on the front cover this month. Our friends at Tobacco Road Harley Davidson. They are the heart of Harley Davidson in the Carolinas, based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. They're also saying they've got the largest inventory of new and used bikes, including custom and hard to find models, including this beautiful 2024 CVO Street Glide that's posted on the cover with our friend Ryan Lanier, stunt rider extraordinaire right there on this beautiful bike. Now, this is a fantastic bike that was custom painted by Alter Ego. If you, clicked on that. That's wild, isn't it? Let's bring it back to this. If you got the magazine, you can read about it. You can read about it online as well if you go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. But like I said, pick up the copy, man. Do the real thing. But you can check it out here. A little bit of information about that beautiful bike. You actually hit a switch on this thing, and the words Harley Davidson and the CVO on the saddlebag light up. This is crazy stuff, man. This is crazy stuff, but cool stuff going on. Like I said, go a quick flip through the magazine. The cruising calendar is still full of stuff. We've got our 26th anniversary party coming up, August 26th. We're going to be doing that at Double D's Burnout Saloon in Kernersville, North Carolina. We've got articles from across the Carolinas. We've got event ads. We've got other articles about stuff. It's just a great magazine. You need to pick it up to see what we did, what's coming up, all kinds of stuff. Also looking for sales representatives. But I'm telling you what, page after page, month after month, great magazine, centerfold spreads, all kinds of good stuff. Mayhem and Midway coming up. It's just, man, I'm telling you what. This is what needs to be in your saddlebags. This is what needs to be on the bar stool beside you in your bathroom. This is the way it's done, and has been done for 26 years, man. What a deal. All right. So that's what we've got going on today, but we're here to talk about events, are we not? Let's talk about events. I'll take that down for a second so I can redo my screen. Like I said, you've already got this stuff if you got the emails, but let's talk about them anyway. If you got the email, it's going to look a lot like this. Let's go ahead and make that full screen so you don't have to look too much stuff. All right, it's going to look a lot like this. Now, Last night we had a big time at Smoking Harley Davidson for their monthly bike night. They do the first Thursday of the month, and it's just one of the things you got to be at. Let's see, look at yeah. Jack's already on here promoting. I'm getting there, Jack. You're next, buddy. You're next. Yep. And there's there's my buddy Rob Whitlow from Evil Twins Motorcycle Parts with the Whitlow vlogs. Make sure you check him out. Still, I mean, you need to update that icon there, buddy. But I do love him. Great guy. He put on a great swap meet at the end of last month. You may be able to see some coverage on that. Haven't got around to writing it though. All right, so this is what it looks like here. Like I said, we did Smoking Harley Davidson last night. There's one more of those, September 5th. It is the first Thursday of every month. You can check out the winners on the Smoking Harley Davidson Facebook page because I haven't posted them yet, but they have. But then tonight, that was still stuff last night. There's a pre-party, and let's skip to Friday night. Let's skip to Friday night. Friday night, the first Friday of every single month, is Uptown Lexington's bike night. Now, let me put it to you like this. This is the biggest first Friday of the month bike night that Uptown Lexington has ever seen. It is big every single time. Hell, we even had one, and it was raining, and the parking lot was full of bikes, and people were pulling in, having a big time. This is not an event to be missed. And it is going on tonight. It is going to be 5:30 to 9 p.m. at Bowl City Cider Works. That is in Lexington, of course. And we're just having good times, man. So you got to see that. There's this one, the August 2nd, then there's September 6th, and then there's October 11th. These are the last 3 of the year. You're not going to want to miss out on this. Here's the deal, guys. Come out and party with us. Riding High Harley Davidson gives out $100 to the best bike on the lot. They cruise the lot. They pick out a bike they like. That bike wins $100 cash. Pretty cool. The Rebel Spirit, my friends from the Rebel Spirit, have their custom burnout pit set up out there. They do a burnout competition, which honestly brings people in from across the state to do burnouts on this thing. There's all kinds of smoke in the air. It is a great time, and they give out a cool handmade trophy for the winner of that. Now, my boy Devin, man, he comes out and puts on a show. He's been winning a lot of these lately, and I want to see, guys, can you guys upset the king? Now, he did hurt his foot last month, so I'm not sure that he's going to be doing burnouts tonight. If he does, it's going to be tough to beat him. But come on out there, have a good time. And our friends from Carolina Biker Lawyers, who are the other main sponsor, will be set up out there having a big time, handing out Carolina Biker swag. And just there's other vendors on the lot. It's just a good time. Make sure you come out and see us. That is tonight, Uptown Lexington Bike Night, Bowl City Cider Works. Start your weekend off right. So we've got that going on there. Now, what we've also got this weekend, we've got a 2-day event here starting tonight. The All Harley World Shootout Battle of the Foothills is going on at the Wilkesboro Dragway in, guess what, Wilkesboro, North Carolina. This is a big deal. Paul Watson Lumbee Racing does this with his All Harley World Shootout. And this is a season of events for the All Harley World Shootout. Getting near the end of that season as well. This is a beautiful track up in the mountains. It's going to be sponsored by our friends at Crossroads Harley Davidson and our friends at Law Tigers. It's just a big, big deal, man. So if you like motorcycle drag racing, this is where you're going to need to be. They're going to be burning up the track all day, Friday and Saturday. I may pop in over there. I know my buddy Jerry from the Law Tigers already called me to make sure I was coming out there. I didn't answer the phone, so if Jerry, you're watching, man, I'm sorry. I'll say that I was busy. I wasn't. I just ignored it. But there's the deal there. Make sure you get up there. That's Friday and Saturday. Now, just Saturday events, we've got some cool stuff going on. Down Home Harley Davidson has their Stuff the Bus event going on. It is that time of year, folks. Unfortunately, those of us with kids are gearing up to go back to the school year, trying to get these schedules back in order. It is painful, more painful for us than I think for them because they're kids and they don't know what they're doing. But so they're doing this over here at Down Home Harley Davidson. It's going to be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. this Saturday, August the 3rd. Make sure you check them out. Get over there and have a good time. Also, this weekend on Saturday, the second annual ride for Kalen. Let's say Kalen. All right. It's going to be in Durham, North Carolina, and it's put on by our friends at the CBA Triangle chapter. It's a memorial ride and a fundraiser for the Gentry family. Come on out for that. The kickstands up are at 12:30 for that. Hey, while I was thinking about it, hadn't done it yet, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the comments in case you want to read along at home and you didn't get our email blast, our text blast, and you hadn't picked up the magazine yet, which is all fairly crazy. But if you haven't yet, hey, we're still here for you. We're still trying to help you out. So we can do that. Now, up Hickory Way, Bikes on the Block motorcycle show is going to be at the Salt Block Hickory Museum of Art. It's being put on by our friends at the Twisted Covenant MSC. And they've got, this is actually one part of this event. There's two parts of it. This is going to be a good time. Like I said, this is going to be their motorcycle show. It's in conjunction with their poker run. But like I said, it's going to be at the Hickory Museum of Art. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's registration at 10 a.m. There is a cost for that. The show runs from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then there's a couple classes on there. You're not going to want to miss out on this, man. Twisted Covenant does a lot of great shows. But then on top of that, the trophies are provided by our friends at Misfits Motorsports. Nash Built is going to be part of this bike show. It's really, really cool. There's also going to be live music, stuff like that. Make sure you check that one out. And the second part of that is the poker run associated with it. And the registration for that is 10 a.m. From 243 3rd Avenue Northeast, Hickory. Now, any of y'all that aren't from Hickory, you're going to say, what? Anybody from Hickory knows what you're talking about. And everything in Hickory is kind of weird. So 243 3rd Avenue Northeast is the address there. It starts and ends at the Hickory Museum of Art. So basically, if you're just looking it up, look up Hickory Museum of Art as your starting point. Snap that into the GPS. Make sure you hit follow the back roads only so you get a good ride. And oh, how rude. Somebody calling during my production here. I'm doing a production here. But back to this. Poker Run, August 3rd. Now, the registration's at 10 a.m. First bike out is 11 a.m. First 25 bikes registered get prizes. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be a good time. You're not going to want to miss it. Also going on this weekend in Gastonia, North Carolina, Jesse's Ride is going to be at the Winner's Circle. First bike out on that is 11:30 a.m. There's a rain date, but we're not paying attention to that. But in case you want to know, it's on there. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. This is sponsored by our friends at the Guardians of the Children Gastonia chapter. Get out there and have some fun with them, folks. Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson has their win-win-win event going on, which sounds like there's a lot of winning going on there. Never a bad thing for you. It says all-day raffles and prizes. Let's see. We are giving shit away is what they're saying. That's what I'm talking about. You got to give shit away if you want to have a good time. Also, the Hog chapter is on the grill. If you look at their ad right there, you can tell. They got something going on every weekend. It's a big deal. You want to be there. It's cool. So check that out. There is an indoor poker run and biker breakfast at Bulldog Harley-Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina. That is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is what I'm talking about right there. You want to know the way to our heart? Give us some food, give us some prizes, and we're in. Make sure you get down to Bulldog Harley-Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina, and be a part of this indoor poker run and biker breakfast, free food, poker run prizes, good times to be had. And that's what we've got for this weekend. Like I said, man, it's August, so we're starting to slow down for a couple weeks while we get everything put back together. On top of, it's just hot as butts, man. It's hot as butts out there. So I'm happy for all these folks that are doing indoor poker runs and doing rides and stuff like that. The stand around events, man, we're going to hold off on that stuff until, September. Speaking of September, here's my boy Go-To. Yes, sir. Mayhem shirts are available at the office. You can even buy them things online and stop by and pick them up. We're gonna get to that here in just a second as we get done with these events here. Why don't we just go ahead and take this off of the screen? There we go. That's a much better picture anyway. All right. So let's talk about some of these upcoming events. It would behoove me to talk about my own events while we're doing this. And like I said, we talked about the new magazine's coming out. We went over this weekend's events. We've got some stuff going on and all this good stuff. coming up in September, so you still got a little bit of time to deal with this, is Mayhem in Midway. This is a Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine ride in camp out event presented by our friends at Carolina's Biker Lawyers. Now, this is the 4th time we've done this event. It is the same shit. It is a different year, but we're going to have a lot of good time. Like I said, September 27th, 28th, it's a $10 weekend pass. There's keg parties, bonfires, primitive camping, live music by Mojo Stomp. The bike games are sponsored by Smoke and Harley Davidson. There's $500 in cash prizes, $100 per game to the winners. There's a burnout competition on the Rebel Spirits world famous burnout pit that's sponsored by Blue Collar Cycle Company. And there's new rear tires for the top 3 burnouts plus cash prizes on that one. There's a bike show sponsored by our friends at Carolina Biker Lawyers. There's $500 in cash prizes, $100 in each class for that. And there's a Miss Mayhem contest sponsored by our friends at Jaybirds Custom Cycles. There's $500 cash prize for first place in that event. And like I said, also vendors. We got vendors coming in left and right. We've got food vendors. We've got camping. It's just a good time. Now, this is a ride-in event. There's a few parking spots, but there's not many. I'm talking like a few as in like 5. There's 5 parking spots for cars. This is for motorcycles to ride to this event. Strap your camping gear on there. Figure out how to get it there. I don't care. But there's no cars. There's no kids. 18 plus to get in. Years old, that is. It is a BYOB event. We will be having a keg party, but it is BYOB. I haven't come up with a Jello thing yet. It's still rumored. There's a rumor that there's a Jello wrestling contest. I really haven't settled on that. I need a show of hands. Kathy, are you in the Jello wrestling? Because at least if we have 2 people wrestling, then we can really talk about it. But the gates open on Friday at 3 p.m. Come pick out your camping spot. We'll crack a keg open. We'll have some music. We'll have a good time. Let's see. Then there will be bonfires and stuff like that. The events are all day on Saturday, and then GTFO on Saturday morning. I need to get out of there and go watch my Panthers lose. Yes. What's going on now? I messaged you on Facebook. I don't know if you saw that yet, but I've got some time, the 6th to the 9th. Let me know if something like that works for you. Let's see if we can't get this bike featured. If you want your bike featured, you might want to email me. Maybe a side shot of your bike. Let me see what we're looking at. See if we can work you in. What else we got to see? The finest people are gathered here. Only the finest people. That's the only thing I hang out with, Bob. I hope to see you and Melinda tonight at Uptown Lexington Bike Night, because that's also where the finest people gather to hang out. But back to this Mayhem and Midway good times. Now, if you want to get a t-shirt, you can pre-purchase this stuff. Let's see, I'm going to go to the shop right now. 9th works Friday. Of course you'd pick a Friday, man. I like to party on Fridays. But get on that messenger, man, and reply to me so I have something to look at here. Okay, so Mayhem and Midway. We've got shirts, we've got armbands, we've got shirts and armband bundles. I'm going to go ahead and put that link into the comments. If you want to skip the line and go ahead and have your armband, it's going to look a little bit like that. If you can see that down there in that little tiny thing. And that's how you get in. So if you already have it on, all you do is ride through and put your arm up and we'll wave you through. Otherwise, we're going to stop you and make you get your wallet out. It's only $10 for the armbands. That's what gets you in. The shirt is $20, but if you buy them together on our website before the event, it is $25 for a shirt and an armband. What a deal! That saves you $5, and it makes you where you're not standing in line or riding in line. So that's the deal there. Make sure you get your passes and stuff like that. The other big news that we've got coming up is the Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show is coming up. It is official, guys. It's August, so that makes it we are 6 months out from this event. February 1st, 2025. You might think that's a long ways away, but when you're building bikes, when you're getting bike parts together for a big bike show, that is not a lot of time. So we're back inside the Greensboro Coliseum complex in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we are ready to rock. As a matter of fact, bike show, bike applications and vendor applications are both live on our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. Now, last year we sold out of vendor spots and we ran out of room for motorcycles. So if you want to put your bike in the show, man, you need to go ahead and get that set up. Go ahead and go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. Click on the custom bike show page. I'll actually make it a little easier for you and go ahead and put the entire link right on there. If you want to be a part of that thing, don't sleep on it. Like I said, I had a lot of people last year wait until December and say, hey, man, I want to put my bike in. We ran out of space. Now we've got 20 plus bike show classes. We're going to be giving away over $12,000 in cash. There's money in every single class, plus $2,000 in best in shows. There's an antique and a modern. On top of that, Dave and Jody Perowitz of Perowitz Custom Cycle Shop will be in Greensboro at the Full Throttle Bike Show, and they're going to be doing a custom paint show. So if you got a custom paint job on your bike, have these people who are the pinnacle of custom paint folks in the world, and they'll come look over your bike. You may win one of two awards, the Perowitz Paint Show Award or the Best Paint Show Award, Best Paint Job Award, hand-painted stuff by the Perowitzes, which is a big deal. It's a big, huge deal. Plus, they'll be there all day long, hanging out, signing autographs, talking to you about motorcycles. It's cool as crap. We have two bands so far. May put on some more, but we got Them Rockabilly. It's coming back. They were such a great band last year. We brought them back. Plus, we're adding Matt Walsh and the Movers. They'll be playing during the day. Ray Spencer of Universal Customs Pinstriping will be on hand doing pinstriping. So if you've got a bike in the show, you can get it pinstriped. You could buy some of those panels that have amazing stuff. There's going to be tattoos going on. My brother Lucas with Ink Lab Tattoo will be set up doing tattoos. He'll have a set of flash special for the bike show. You can get a tattoo while you're hanging out. Plus, my buddy Derek Sykes in the Weeds Moto will have his chopper photography gallery set up. This is a huge, huge deal, guys. You just don't understand. Like I said, it seems like a long ways away. It is absolutely not a long ways away. So make sure you guys get together with that. Get your bikes ready. Get them registered. All bikes must be pre-registered. All vendors must be pre-registered. Don't sleep on it. We'll run out of room. This event can't be done without our presenting sponsor, Carolina Biker Lawyers. Also sponsored by a lot of our good friends, the Law Tigers Motorcycle Law Group, Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad, Riding High Harley Davidson, OK Recycling, Encore Motorcycle Insurance. All of these are quality people, like Bob was talking about. The finest people. We get them, we work with them. That's all we do. Make sure you check out all these sponsors, because look, man, we couldn't put on these great events without their help. So make sure you check it out. What else is going on? After I get done with shameless promotion, let's go back to this. We've also got the original Chopper Party coming back to Salisbury, the Smokeout. Smokeout 24, September 5 through 8, 2024. Like I said, the Rowan County Fairgrounds. Now, this is the place to be if you love choppers, if you love motorcycles, if you like bike events. September 5th through 8th. This is it. They got multiple bike shows depending on what you ride, whether it's a custom bike, a Sportster, FXR. There's also a Perowitz paint show there. There's a garage build-off, which, by the way, we've got, I know of two of my friends that are even involved in this garage build-off. Pooput and Cam are both putting in bikes this year, hoping that one of our Carolina boys wins. You know, this event's in our backyard. We can't let somebody from California come in and win this damn bike build-off. So we're going to have that. But they've got wet T-shirt contests, mini bike racing, live music. They've got World's Strongest Biker burnout contest. It's just on and on. Great stuff. Do you know if the Smokeout has loud pipe competition? Absolutely not. I told him if Joseph Swain comes and asks you about the loud pipe contest, to tell him, hell no, we're not doing it. But in all reality, they do not. So they do have bike games, so make sure you check that out. It's totally worth going to, man. There's so much going on, and that's another camping thing. You can camp all weekend. They've got live music. They got big ass. I think they have THC coming. The what is it? Texas Hippie Coalition. They're gonna be playing on there. I'm not sure whether Friday or Saturday night. You're gonna check out their website, smokeoutrally.com, for that extra info. Mayhem and Midway. We also have October 11th, 12th, the AMCA Southern National Meet and Camp Out coming out. Another one of my favorite events at the Denton Farm Park. There's vendors, there's bike shows, there's food, there's guided rides, and more. If you love old motorcycles, this is exactly where you want to be. If you can't see a theme here, we love old motorcycles too. So make sure you guys check that out. Like I said, if you want to be part of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show, make sure you go ahead and sign up for that stuff ASAP, so we make sure to get you in there. Also, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube page, make sure you get over there and check it out. If you follow the link that I posted earlier in there, you can go and click on it and see some of the cool stuff we're doing, including Robert Whitlow Sr.'s Big Evil custom built chopper. It's on there. And then, like I said, links to other cool stuff, merchandise, all kinds of good stuff. Make sure you check it out. So make sure that is the deal. Go have some fun. And that's what we've got going on this weekend. A little bit over my mark here. I like to try to keep it in the 20-minute range, but there's so much cool stuff going on. So many things to talk about. It's just a big deal. But that is it, guys. That is 25 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. You'll never get it back, but I appreciate you spending it with me. We'll see you out there this weekend. Get out there and ride your motorcycle, man. Have some fun. Put some miles on, and then tell me about it. I'd love to hear from you. Y'all take it easy. Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. Pick one up when you see it. Take it easy. Bye.